Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackbull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackbull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackbull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.
Alright, good morning guys. I was just looking to enter a trade over here. Everything looks bullish at the moment, so I just entered a pending order. The volatility looks like it's shifting up, so I'm just gonna put a tight stop loss over here, which is a 4 pip stop loss with a 25 pip take profit target. Well, that's 4 pip off of this one. And a 11 pip from this one. Plus spreads. There's a target up here, 2.99%. So the probability of it going in this region here, 2650 area, is likely. If I get stopped out, I'm gonna try again. So for now, I might want to just come back down here, or even down here. Because the volume, you see, it keeps shifting up and down. But over here, the volume has been increasing. On the OBV, the volume has been increasing on the tick chart. On the 1 minute chart, the volume has been decreasing. You see it's sort of arching around here as well. Well, it's slowed down at this point, so maybe it might not punch up there just yet. It might do a decent pullback before it actually goes up. The volume here in the tick chart is increasing though. So you see this is expanding. I'd like to see the 1 minute starts going above these previous highs over here. The strength is very strong at the moment. Let me look through the charts here. Based on these here, there's a pullback that's due. So I'm gonna get out of this one here. Silvers are pushing up continuously, so that's good. It's just that this area is so weak at the moment. It may just want to fall through, but I'm not sure about it. So it's going to eventually come back down here. Probably before it takes this out, or just as soon as it goes up, it's going to start coming back towards this location. Good morning, Moko. Alright, let's see what's going on with this chart here. So you see it's at the rejection point at the moment on the 10-minute chart. This area here. So if it rejects, you might want to come all the way back down here. So you have the volume here. There. And here. Alright, so that went into profits. So I took about 17 pips total. 17, 18 pips trade there. Now, if it goes more, great. If it doesn't, especially it's a rejection point, so I'm not expecting it to run further. We do have this short little run down here, which is 122 pips. That is also possible. So for now, I'd like to see a nice sell setup, whereas volume shifts down on this tick chart, and this volume is below the zero line on this tick chart. I pretty much broke even for right now, because the first thing I did this morning, I took a sell here, a buy here, and then it stopped me out. So that was one of the situations this morning. So I'm back at break even for the morning. Did you give Mama iron?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Okay. Alright, so this came into this region here, which is the supply demand zone. It came up, took out this previous high here, and this supply demand zone here. So the probability of it wanting to come back down here and hit this 1, 2, 3, 4 lows out, sort of like a move like this here, before it goes back up, is present. That's just my guess for now. Whereas the 30-minute looks like a nice little uptrend forming. Let me actually just run through here, but next 30-minute bar might want to open and actually come down here before it goes up, which is 26.45. Let's see where 26.45 looks over here, which is here. So on a 1-minute chart, you might want to come back down this area. This is the breakout point. These arrows are just pivot arrows. Alright, so the golds are pulling back right now currently. Let's look at this here. have buy volume in at the moment, so as it's going down, is gathering buy volume. But the probability of it coming back to take this out becomes likely. Might come to this point at least, or when this moves up a little bit higher, then it's gonna come down towards it. See, the volume here is selling. The OBV volume is dipping down here right now, so I would prefer to see this actually start selling into a sell volume and then shifting back bullish. Once it shifts back bullish, then that'll be a longer bullish run, right? So it would essentially be a bullish run, like sort of this type of move, 20, 30, maybe even 60 pip move. When I arrived this morning, it was right here. I didn't get the chance to take the trade. I was a little bit busy doing other things. But for now, I might want to come back to this point, which is 35 pip lower. So 30 minutes, let's check 30 minutes out here. So 30 minute is pulling back down. Five minutes is pulling back to the 9 at the moment. Yeah, you see 5 minute pull back towards the 9. So 5 minute may want to range here before it actually breaks out again. So what we can do is set up some parameters here. Okay, it could be a rejection as well. It actually comes back all the way down here, which is 26.43. So as you can see, we have more buy strength, so this is going to keep me biased towards the buy side. So my bias is currently bullish, so as this shifts back bullish and everything turns green over here, I'll enter another buy. Of course, volume has to shift bullish. This has to shift bullish as well above the zero line. Okay, I put a red line there so it's more visible. I gotta get some coffee. So it looks like it's shifting bullish here, but this volatility is looking down, and this bandwidth indicator is looking down, while this volume is still down at the moment. So this can essentially turn back down very easily.
Why would it turn back down really easily?
Because this OBV volume is still down, and volatility is down. So the fact that this is pointing down right now, it means this could just simply be a range that goes from up here to down here to up here to down here until it chooses a direction. So it would essentially look like this area here. See how it looked like it's going back up,
Yeah.
but it came down, up, came down, and then eventually went up.
Yeah.
That happens, right?
I see.
Especially this behavior pattern looks like a arch around.
Mm.
And you see how the Bollinger Band tightened up,
Yeah.
right?
I see.
And look here. See over here? The bandwidth indicator shifted completely to the negative side.
Yeah.
So this means there is no volatility. That means this actually will not continue up.
That's so you know there's no volatility.
Yeah. So this one determines volatility. If it's actually going to be a running continuous move or not. Now you see it's up here. It did go 15 pips, 12 pips up.
I see.
Right. So usually if it comes down low and then curves back up, then you have a chance. It just means volatility is in. It doesn't mean buy or sell. Okay, so just don't forget that.
Okay, got it.
This just simply means if it's up, it means some sort of movement is going to happen. It's going to be a longer sort of run. And if it's looking down, then it's weak. But sometimes you have to zoom out and you see this is considered a strong run, right? These are considered weak run. So even though it goes up, it's going to go up very weakly, poorly.
Makes sense. I have this pain. My palm.
Alright, let's see if anyone says anything there.
I'm just reading. Oh.
I'm trading gold. I only trade gold.
It says gold spot gold dollar versus US dollar up there.
Yeah, gold has been buying all morning. 26.54.
Gold over here.
Let me see what we got here. 26.54. Just be aware there's a liquidity area at the bottom here. So maybe around 8 o'clock. Do we have news today?
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, we do. We have a stronger news at 10 a.m.
What news is that? ISM.
This is USD, ISM Services PMI, and JOLTS job openings.
Okay, so JOLTS job openings is coming in. And
There's also some 8 a.m. news, but just some random MOMC.
oh yeah, just a red one. Well, FOMC usually that's just Canada though.
No, this one says USD over here.
Oh, that's 8 o'clock this morning.
8 o'clock, and then there's also a trade balance.
Did you refresh that screen?
It's 7 o'clock
okay.
right now.
Alright, so we have some FOMC news coming out. That might give some volatility. And then what time is the next news?
8:30 for trade balance.
So 8:30. No, the red news.
Oh, that's 10 a.m.
Okay, so then we have news at 10 o'clock as well. See, this went from 288 earlier here to now 205. So the probability of it keeping it for later, it might just come down. Take this one out
So I
first.
keep forgetting, how do you read these?
Why did you mute it, Angie?
No. Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Were you mute this whole time?
I was mute this whole time.
What? They didn't hear like everything you had to say?
Alright, let's go over it one more time. Sorry, guys.
Okay. How much did they miss? You just told us like a whole bunch of information.
Alright, it wasn't that much. It was just that
Pertinent.
what I was telling Angie is if the bullish volume here, OBV volume is bullish, the EMA is just simply pointing up, or an upward angle, then I'll be using the blue correlation arrows, right? The blue or green correlation arrows. The green is simply going to give you a signal that it's bullish. You see it gave a green arrow here, 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 and here. Basically just telling you it's bullish, right? Just bring your attention to the chart. The data here is bullish, so that's going to keep me in my bullish bias. The data here is also bullish. The average, buy strength average, is bullish. That tells me majority of the charts are in their 200s to 300s buy strength. Majority of these charts, you see this is 267, 311, and so on, right? So the buy strength for each independent chart.
We'll also talk about these again sometimes when people come in.
For these liquidity areas here, this number is staying firm at 242 right now. So if it decreases, then it probably will not come down for it. But if it increases, then the probability of it coming down for it is likely. But the second thing is, what I noticed is this has been increasing. It was at 299 earlier, and then it got stopped out at 288. And then there's a new group of sellers started entering with this tight stop loss, right? So the probability of it continuing going bullish because of sellers not giving up in these areas is likely. All right, so this is still down though. So even though it looks like it wants to go up, this volatility indicator here, this bandwidth indicator, is still pointing down. So therefore, this up move is a fake move. But volume is up, volume is up. So as soon as this flips up, I'm gonna enter a buy. You see now pretty much our range is here. Now let's look at the price action side of things. From a 10-minute perspective. Alright, so you see 10-minute is ranging within this volume location area here, of course. So this is the point of control currently, and volume is ranging in this area. It came down to S9 on the 10 moving up 10-minute chart. 5-minute is in a little range here as well, so let's put that in its range. Alright, so you want to look for a breakout here, 5-minute breakout.
That's 3 minutes.
5 minutes. There you go. So we want the 5-minute breakout here. Alright, so if it breaks out, it has to break up below this structure here and below this one. So it has to break down below here. But if it breaks out, it just has to close above this previous closes. And 10-minute would have to be one solid 10-minute bullish bar that towers everything here. And then I'll know that, okay, next 10-minute bar is going to come to this location here, which is 2657, which is this next area. Because the reason I chose that area is if you put your volume indicator for this particular range, this is your high volume point, right? So this is where the highest volume was traded for this range, And so therefore, if it breaks out of this area, it's going to go to that high volume area. See?
Yeah.
Oops. Because what I did, I used the volume profile to simply break up all the ranges into pieces to figure out which is the next possible volume area is going to be running towards. So this low point would be this area here, which is the top. The market structure of the 10-minute chart as well. Let's see how that looks in 30-minute, which is the market structure of the 30-minute chart, the breakout area. Right, so I'm going to just put a horizontal line there to let us know when it gets there, if it gets there. Previous 30-minute closed bearish. Bearish doji, which implies that more sellers will be entering on this bar here coming in, which is good for us because then the market is going to push them out of the market. So if more sellers are going to become interested, this number will become higher, which will then push this further down and then stop them out. So you see, this buy never worked out because, like I said, I was waiting for this here. Not that buy, this one. When it took off over here, no, lying. It was this one here I was just looking at. Because I was waiting for this to shift up to take a buy, but it never shifted up. So it's getting tighter and tighter here. So it's a possibility once it flips up and it starts buying, then it might be a nice little good 20 or 30 pip buy. Now that 1 minute is so close to the 200, the probability of it running down to this 200 first becomes likely. Right? Look at the Bollinger Band, how it's squeezed very tightly here. So when the volatility comes in, it might actually expand the Bollinger Band down and then start to work its way back up. And this is a 200 Bollinger Band, which means this is 200 EMA. Just 200 simple moving average. But anywhere in any time frame, if the 200 is flat, then you have a range. Same thing with the tick chart. If the 200 is flat, you have a range. Right, so 200 is currently flat, which the Bollinger Band helps because as this squeeze tighter towards each other, it sort of informs you that the Bollinger Band is flattening out. I mean, the 200 is flattening out. So in a way, we want this to be our breakout area. Which is a 30 pip range. You see how the volume is riding this the center line as well. So it's been just going to the thickness of the line pretty much. If you zoom out, NG.
Which thickness?
You see over here, when you zoom out of the tick chart completely, you see how everything is sort of riding together.
Yeah.
In a flatness.
Yeah.
And that's not what we want. We want to see this thing. If you zoom in, it's gonna look like a lot of things going on over here.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But if you zoom out, you'll see the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you can even see that on the mic right now. It's literally a box.
Yeah.
Obviously, in 5 minutes. Oh,
Alright, here. Everyone's gonna stop that now. And here it comes. I was just about to say, here comes the move.
I could have kept my orders. I didn't have to. You know those orders I was struggling with? I could have waited for this moment because it closed out because I thought it wasn't going to touch them.
So this is our breakout range here. It just snapped out of it. If it comes down and it goes continuously down, then that's fine. But now it gives me a chance to enter buy stop over here. So I put a buy stop in above this these here, because these would be my stop loss if I'm selling. So I usually use the last dot, and this is just a super trend updated, right? It's just a super trend indicator. So let's change to 2.3 right now. We have some volatility coming in. Volume is shifting down on the thick side, so I want to see this volume shift back bullish. Volume on a robot is 50% buy, and this volume is calculated across the board. So it's calculating XAU, Euro, Silvers. So across all those time frames, those 6 charts, 50% of them are bullish currently. But I want to see this buy volume shift bullish first before I do anything. And I want to be able to have a location for my stop loss. So once the super trend shifts bullish, then it's going to be better. Okay, see we have a blue arrow here. Everything is so clustered up. Alright, so you see we had a cloud over here. The cloud broke out over here, and now the cloud closed over here. So we should have some volatility coming in now. Okay, my buy is about to get entered. If it crosses this.
I don't know if it's going to continue going on.
Well, if it rejects here, that's fine because I'm not in the trade.
Mm.
I just have a pending order from when it broke out earlier. So you set a 1 minute price action is set up that if it closes above this previous high, then it's going to continue going. So let's see what happened with this order at the bottom. See, this was 2.42 earlier. Now it's 2.36.
Oh yeah.
Now it's decreasing. So the fact that it's decreasing, it means as this goes up, people are getting out. Now you see over here, this went up higher, and another group of sellers are entering at monthly open price.
Oh jeez.
Right? So sellers are really interested in this price area.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go and fill their orders.
Someone's really screwing themselves over.
Yeah, because they're trading price action, right? So when price action is went.
A lot of guys are revenge trading right now.
Yeah. So when you're trading price action, that's how it looks. Everyone wants to sell the support resistance or the rejection point.
Got the trades.
Oh yes. I'm about to enter a trade. Hold on. I'm waiting for this super trend to shift.
Wait for this to break out at a certain point. And it needed to prove itself to me.
You see the volume though. This volume is not. I'm not happy with the volume. But buy strength is super high. I think when this buy strength hits the 300 mark, buy average strength Once this hit the 300 mark, it's gonna fly. Maybe it's waiting for 8 o'clock. They're prepping for 8 o'clock volume to come in. So you see 1 minute is doing sort of a triangular movement here. Let me make sure I'm not muted. There is a possibility pullback soon. Be careful. Yeah, definitely there is a pullback. Because everything was running up so much, right? Everything else is running up so much that you might want to come and knock all these lows out. So for silvers, for all the other golds, these are the points. It's a good 70 pip down. So it might actually rush down before it actually continue up. Because you have this consolidation area, it needs to come and take up all this liquidity that is built up over here.
Sometimes it likes to be a tease. It is going to go up and then it's going to suddenly go down.
Yeah.
And then continue its way.
But on Aussie gold, it looked like it consolidated here. So if it wants to go, it's gonna go, right? But at least I'm not taking long-term trades. I'm taking 20 pip, 15 pip trades, 10 pip trades, right? So if it breaks this point, probability was coming down here, coming up here, right? Everything is currently bullish correlated, and everything is bullish at the moment. See, the bull strength even got stronger. So let's look at the tick chart here. Did it enter my trade already? It did. So now I'll put my stop loss here and troll it up, and my take profit here, which is 26.51. $26.51, $26.52. Which is a 14 pip move, right? Does it look like it's gonna go or not? I'm gonna let this bar close above here first, and then I'll enter another if I have to. If it gives me a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye. Same take profit target. Right, this one here, stop loss is much lower. Short stop loss under this 50. Or my second option is,
I want to enter a buy. I just don't trust it because of upcoming news.
I know the upcoming news is gonna make some shitty situation.
And I've seen this before. Anytime it's about to move up, it's moving up cleanly like that. It ends up loves to like kind of move back down.
So I'm gonna just trail my stop loss up. What I can do is manually close instead of putting a take profit. So I just put that out of the way, and I'll just trail my stop losses up. So if this one goes into break even, I'm allowed to enter another. Right? So now that this enter break even, I can enter another with the same stop loss. Right? The profit is going to be there. Come on, I'm trying to fix these stop losses. Maybe I had to zoom in more.
I'm missing out on my own buy. I have
There we
literally
go.
this thing over here that tells me that it's gonna go up there. I have distrust.
So Angie was wanted to buy as well, and she wasn't trusting herself.
I have a take profit area over here because I know it's gonna go up here. It's just I have distrust over the market right now.
So if this one goes into break even, I'll add another trade. Which now I can take another buy. So if my first trade, my last trade goes negative, okay, I'm gonna get out now. From all the trades. Right, so I took roughly a, because this wants to do a pullback. I did 5 or 6 bullish bars. It's gonna do a pullback. I don't even know where I started entering at. I think somewhere around here. So I took about 20 pips from this market. Right. I think my largest trade here was 20 pips. Right. So I'm only about 5% up.
See, I took a buy.
Right, the goal is to get 20% today. I'm already about 5% up. I'll save that 5% and build on it a little bit at a time. So as you can see, originally this account was 165. I took it to 300. I screwed up on taking bigger lot sizes, and I lost all of that money. And then I went to $50, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stick to the lot sizing rules and stick to visually looking at this tick chart, visually looking at the data over here, and just trade the data that I'm seeing, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trading the data that I'm seeing. Currently data is bullish, and it wants to do a pullback after X amount of bars. Then I'll just wait again. Volume shifted bear. Volume is slowing down here. As you can see, shifted bearish. Once it shifts bullish again, I'll try to take a buy again. But I would like the 5 minute to come down to its 9. So 5 minute needs to come down here, which is the 1 minute 50 linear weighted moving average. Right? We have high volume. We have a decreasing volume on the tick chart and decreasing strength on the tick chart. Right? So I'll wait for things to shift back to the bullish side again. And Angie, you'll get your second opportunity.
No, I took a buy, despite knowing that it was gonna pull back. But that's why I was saying I have distrust towards the market.
Oh, then trust your analysis and don't trust the market.
No, I know it's gonna go up there. It's just that I'm gonna probably have to deal with the stress of it going into
Yeah, that's right. You have to get accustomed to and I've been working on that myself. I didn't get over it. But when you think it's gonna go and you're sure it's gonna go, just enter the trade. And then if it goes against you, close it.
No, but
think of it.
No, but based on where I took it, I know it's gonna go against me to a certain point. That's my problem. I was supposed to wait. But I kept hearing you have your trade stuff over there, so it just completely messed me up. So,
Put the headphones on. Put the noise canceling phone on.
because I was telling myself, okay, I'm not gonna enter the trade. I was really telling you, I'm not gonna enter the trade. Only for me to enter the trade earlier than I wanted to. It's just market's like the devil. It tempts you. It just tempts you.
26.54. 26.54. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's ready to go again. Or not. No. I'll wait for this to flip back up so I can know volatility is in. So I've traded against this indicator before, right? It never ever ever worked in my favor. So unless this thing is tightening or looking up, I can't enter a buy because every time I trade against this, I lose 100% of the time.
The possibility that dollar is gonna go negative because I was reading news about the commodities and stuff, and they're talking about Trump about gas and stuff like that. They're saying that they assume that dollar is going to dip down.
Yeah, if dollar goes down, we're good on gold.
No, yeah, we're gonna go. I'm just saying that it's also another thing that might help with the buy.
So over here, you see dollar is currently bullish. Well, it was a few seconds ago.
Oh no, we're doomed. It's when you look away. Oh crap.
Alright, so dollar is bullish right now. Over here as well. Right?
Okay.
So that's what's causing the slowdown of this move up. That's why it's like trying and going so slowly because dollar's bullish at the same time.
I'm just worried because now it's like, I hope it doesn't screw me over. Well, these are only like minor, like member speaks and let's just check them out.
Here we go. We have some 8 o'clock volume coming in.
Oh, crap.
And she's not happy right now.
Okay, we're good though. I was right. It dropped down real quick before going there.
Alright.
We're good and rough.
Alright, so I'm entering another buy for now. And I'm gonna get stopped out right here. I'm only entering one order until this goes to break even. And who said 54? Somebody said 54.
Oh, 54 is a possibility, but I put my take profit at around 55. Oh, isn't it? Oh, okay. That's actually pretty close.
That is pretty close. That's pretty much right now.
It's not at 55 right now. Oh, okay, it's moving. Okay, it's going.
Right, I need to see this 1 minute bar close above this previous high, and then I'll trust it. In the meantime, I'll tighten up my stop loss.
Actually, I wanted it to be at 56 and 57 as well. I wanted to keep my take profits.
So let me investigate real quick why 54 is so important. As let's see here. Okay, 54. I would say 2657, and here's the reason why. This is the highest volume point of interest. This could be an order block on a lower time frame, but this was where the volume came in at, where people are more interested in trading. So the probability of this coming all the way up here, maybe in even one bar, becomes likely. I can't be sure about it, but that's what I think. Right? And I'm not gonna hold my trade until there. I'm just gonna keep adding until it breaks even. And if it stops me out, it stops me out. Right? Because I'm not trading predictions. I'm trading the data that's in front of me and that is available that I can use in real time. Right? So the data I can use in real time is just the data my robot provides and my tick chart provides. Right? I'm gonna hit another buy now. And this one is almost at break even, so I'm sort of taking a risk on 2.
It's almost there, so that's my take profit point.
So it rejects it, I mean, it stops me out. That's all it is gonna do. Right? I can close the 1 and 8 pip, 9 pip profit if I wanted to, which I should right now from the way how it looks. Alright, so I'm gonna take an exit at 10 pips, right? Well, 9 pips. Now it's 10 pips. It just hit 10 pip mark. That's why I can't read comments. Because
Interesting. I'll forget it's crashing back down. Didn't hit my take profit yet, but
close it.
No, I trust my analysis. I know it's gonna go right there.
Oh, okay.
I know
so
why it's gonna go there.
the robot rang the alarm for it to come down.
Oh crap.
It's gonna go up. Don't worry. It's gonna go up. Yeah. It just needs to pull back to this 9 real quick.
It turned me a small pullback. It's barely moving.
But we have strong volatility here. We have buy volume in. We have buy volume in. It's above the 0. As long as it stays above the 0 and flips around, exactly, you're trading long term, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just don't put multiple trades long term.
Oh, I mean,
you have to enter. Once you're in profit on your last trade, you're allowed to enter.
That's what I was doing. Mm-hmm.
And if you're coming down, then try to close the positive trade as it comes down against the first trade. So this way you don't go 3 negative versus, anything else. Alright, so this is decreasing over here. So we just have to wait again. I'm sitting here and I'm still not seeing these pivot points populating in front of my eyes.
Yeah, they don't come until later. It feels
that's what it feels like. I have to pay attention to it.
And like, when I was using your chart the other day when I was trading on my own, I only ever saw those later on. And I'm like, what the fuck? I feel like I'm waiting, and I look over.
They're supposed to show up 2 bars later.
Suddenly, there they are.
Right? Because they're meant for the 5-minute chart.
Yeah. Okay, what those bars?
Alright, so keep in mind, dollar is very bearish at the moment. So the fact that dollar is bearish at the moment, when gold goes back bullish, it's gonna go nice and strong bullish again.
Yeah, because then it's like a pivoting, right?
Right. unless dollar changes bullish right now.
What the hell? They made a skip on the 1 minute.
It
I mean,
made a
skip
skip.
down.
Oh, that's not good news.
What? Dude, what the hell? One moment I'm completely positive in trades, and the next moment.
That's how it works. Don't worry, it just pulled down to there's a 5 minute pullback. There's 9.
I know. It's just how dare disrespect me like this. Like, come on, man.
All right, so volatility is coming back in. I need to see this volume flips bullish again.
Yeah, I made a skip on the 1 minute. You can't see it on the trading view, but you can see it on the broker.
All right, let me see what's going on here. See, this is 2.33 still. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna convince more of these buyers. Buyers, just buying until they move the stop loss or get out. So it might actually come back down to 200.
I want to come back down here.
OBV volume has decreased to negative side. On 1 minute it's still bullish on the bullish side, but for now the tick volume is showing bearish volume. So I'll wait.
This thing went on a high for like 5 seconds and then burned down.
Right, we have strong bullish market here. Dollar is bullish at the very moment. So the fact that dollar is bullish at this very moment, the probability of this pushing back down inside of this zone will become likely.
I forgot that I did have a point where I was like, oh yeah, this might go down, so I don't have anything to worry about. I forgot.
Now you see this decrease here?
Yep.
You see this decrease here? Dollar is bullish.
Yeah.
This decreasing here on gold.
Okay.
Right? It's gonna break out. It's gonna go hit that point. Where's that line right there?
Which one?
The orange line mom has up there.
Yeah, I know.
Not that one.
This?
Triangle.
Yeah.
What is that triangle number above the current price? Just use your crosshair.
That's what I'm doing. I'm getting my crosshair. Paul has no patience. No wonder you're failing at your trade, not getting your money. Where's the crosshair? The crosshair's not.
Just look at the bottom behind you.
Oh, I got it at the wrong place. That's why. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay.
So the probability of it going up to 2683 is likely by the end of the day. Alright, so we have bullish volume came back in. Now I need the volatility to come back in as well. Bullish volume is above the 0 and it's flipping downwards, so it's gonna snake back up like this, and then I'll try to enter a trade.
Come up. I trust in my house. I know it's going.
Wait for a sell signal. Waiting for sales. TP hit.
I'm waiting for it. I didn't want to take profit.
Okay, so for a $1,000 is let's do this. Let me put my calculator up. So my lot size currently is 0.02 based on account size, and this is how I do that. So if you were to ever trade a $50 account, right, your minimum lot size will always be 0.01, right? Oops, $50, right? Your minimum lot size will more than likely be 0.01. Okay, hold on. There's a trade. There's possibly a trade coming in. I like to see this 1 minute close above this previous high here. You know what? I do have an opportunity here to enter by now with a very, very tight stop loss. Alright.
How much pips am I making?
Once I move this up into break-even zone, or at least 50% of what it is currently, then I can enter another. I'll get back to you on the last size real quick.
How many pips is this? 37 pips?
Where?
Over here. Points.
Yes, 37. What did you take profit target and why?
Where is it? It's around 26.56.
Why 26.56?
Around 26.56 because of this.
No, why?
Because of this past structure over here. Over here.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm using the method Mom has.
So there's a previous high over there. Okay.
Yeah. I'm also using Mom's high method, the boxes.
Oh yeah.
And always, most of the time it works. Like, all the time.
Most of the time it works.
Most of the time. Of course, I have to be mindful that it doesn't always directly hit every time.
Alright, so you see this decrease here. I'm gonna get out at 2 pip. Because once this is done, I no longer have faith in the trade. But at least I'd rather get out at a 2 pip rather than watch it go against me like 20, 30 pips.
My broker froze. Why is my break? Or is it just the market just froze?
It's the market. It's the market.
The market paused. Okay.
It's just very, very slow. Volatility taking a rest.
Take a breath.
Or maybe it is reversing at 54.
Okay, yeah.
The buy strength just increased even more.
Because there's nothing more regretful than you having a take profit and you taking your money before it hits the take profit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, I could have gotten just a little bit more money. Just a little bit more.
Okay, so let's go back to that size situation here. So anyone who's trading a $50 account, you will always be comfortable with the 0.0501, right? You're gonna trade at 0.1 for as long as you want. Now for a $1,000 account, you divide it by $50 and then multiply that by 0.01. So your minimum lot size should be 0.2. Right now, you took 0.2 at 50 pips. If you took 50 pips of trade with 0.2, your account will actually grow exponentially, right? So you can take 5 10 pip trades or 1 50 pip trade, whatever the case is. As long as you make 50 pips, you'll be making money with 0.2 lot. 10, 20% a day you can make easily. And the good thing is, you see how I'm entering multiple orders? So it gives you the chance to enter one trade. If it goes fast in your favor, perfect. You still make money. If it goes slowly and it gives you a chance to enter again while you're going into break even, then you're sort of like adding trades. Before you know it, you're at 1 lot trade on a $1,000 account. But as soon as it comes back against your last order, you close all, right? So this way, you're only allowing yourself to be one single or two single 0.2 trades in drawdown, and very, very small drawdown, like just a few pips type of drawdowns, right? No major drawdowns. So that's how I do my lot size. Just don't take big drawdowns and you'll be fine.
There's my take profit. Yeah. I took my ticket.
So Angie took profit on her trade.
Oh, this one didn't get taken. Yep, there you go. Now taken.
She took 37 pip trade, 37 pip profit. She had entered over here
I think actually I might be
at this point when it went against her, and she was crying, almost crying a little bit.
No, but
Okay.
but I did have a line there.
And then she re-entered around here, came back against her once more, and then it went in her favor.
Yeah, because I knew I was gonna go there. I was right. That's what matters.
You sound like all the traders.
I knew I was.
Alright.
I was going there, man.
So,
I was right.
this thing here is not like. You know what? I'm gonna wait for the next 30-minute bar.
I'm happy and pleased.
I'm gonna wait for the next 30-minute bar.
My 40 pips. Wait, I can actually calculate it carefully over here. Yay! My 30 pips.
Volume is in though. Let's see this volume how it's stretched up. So it's a possibility this might go slowly up, all the way up to this 2664. So I'm gonna enter buy, put a tight stop loss. If it stops me out, fine. It's okay. I'm fine with it. But I'm gonna put a take profit. The reason I'm putting a trade because I'm about to take a break for a 5 minutes. I gotta take my plate to the kitchen and so on and so on. 2663. 2663. We have here dollar bearish currently. Volatility is weak currently. That's why it's moving so slow. But we have buy volume currently across all 6 time frames. All 6 metal charts. We have strong bullish volatility here, bullish direction. And we have strong bullish bias. So I'm just gonna go with that data, whatever the data tells me, and I'll just work with it. Right? I'll just work with whatever the data is telling me right now. And right now it's telling me it's bearish volume on the tick chart. So on the tick chart, it's showing me that there's bearish volume coming in, but it's still above the 0. This information here on the bandwidth indicator is flatlining. So it's a possibility it might not go, and it's gonna range here and stop me out. But if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right? But it's not at the location where it should stop me out just yet. Right? So I'll just leave to trade it, because if I leave to trade in and it doesn't stop me out, then it goes in profit. Right? And besides that, I'm not risking too much. I'm risking 11 pips, which is $2 of what I made earlier. So I'm still in profit anyway. I'm just using my profits to risk here on a high probability setup. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be back.
Oh, look at it going higher. Look at that beauty going higher.
But before I go, let me move the stop loss up. Let me move the stop loss
before
up.
I go.
Alright, now I have a smaller risk.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I could take more. My buy. I could take more. It's gonna hit my next target. No. I could have taken more. I could have just kept my. I could have totally put my target way farther, because I had another target right there where it's hitting. That's crazy. That hurts.
Oh, look at that. Alright, I still didn't leave yet. Now I'm at break even. I feel even better. Alright, so I'm up 42 pips, 40 pips. That was neat. Okay, I'm gonna get out at 40 pips there, 30 pips. Okay. So my account went up $13. You might say that's nothing, but wait until it hits a higher amount of balance, then we'll see what the same amount of trading I did here equals out to, right? So I came here this morning. As you can see, it was $83. Well, realistically, it was 90, right? 0.5. You know what? Let me just do the calculation here. 1356. So 104 minus 1356. So that was my balance, 9066, right? And 1356 divided by 9066. So we're at 14% profit so far. Right, 5 more% to go. 5 or 6 more% to go, and we'll be done for the day. Now, as you can see, I'm not in a rush to take that 5%. I can keep my 14%, not a big deal, but I would like to make that 5%. So I'll wait for this to calm down and relax, and then I'll take another buy. So this needs to come down here, back down to 2654. That's the breaking point. The mic is still on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can look at the chat section.
What am I don't got nothing to say. Where is this? Maybe there's a chat. Oh, there it is. Chai's last trade is always a riskier one. Gold Trader 17 biscuits. Oh, you want to try it?
Did you mute it?
No.
Oh.
I glanced at the chat and I was too shy.
You are never missing out on golden trees. Who's that?
Someone was saying something about what the hell are all the lines on this chart?
All right, so it's 8:30, so it's still early. We can take 5 more percent out of it. Wait, buying is risky. Well, yeah, my trades are risky, hence I'm doing 20%. Right. Lines of coke. Yeah, that's true. There are lines of coke. It's a risk every time. All right, so the probability of it going up to this point here, this weekly levels, 3 weeks ago high, and 1 week ago high.
It's almost 8:30.
Okay, so what happened to my chart? It froze, or volume is like really dead. Let me look at the tick chart.
It's moving.
Okay, this thing is still pointing down though, so it's not gonna go anywhere just yet.
Tiny
Volume
skip
is coming up here. OBP is moving.
We had a skip up.
Did any new target populate yet or no? Not yet. Maybe 9 o'clock volume is gonna come in. It's gonna move.
You may have just finished taking its bath for the day.
Not for the day. It's not done for the day.
That's true.
It has a lot more to go. But I mean, look at Mom's chart over there in the 1 hour chart.
Yeah.
So there is a order block right there. Oh, the previous high, right? On the 1 hour chart. So it needs to go just that little bit more, which is this weekly levels.
I mean, I do have another take profit area around here, right here.
So make sure you put your take profit. Be reasonable with your take profit targets. You see how this long line of 5 minute went up?
Hers is higher than that.
So you see this 5 minute chart here, how it went up so strong.
Yeah.
The probability of it pulling back nicely down, maybe even to this area, is likely.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, or up to even this area.
Look what I said. That I had a small take profit.
Right, so at this level that it came to, now it should come to this level here, right? But before it comes to this level and break this high, it's gonna either retest this zone, nicely, range here,
and it's going to bar down,
right? Or it's gonna come all the way back down into this section here. So if this 5 minute bar, 30 minutes, this is 30 minutes. 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is too far away from S9. 5 minutes is far away from S9. And 15 minutes is far away from S9. So it's going to want to come back to it. Then it's going to range its way down. 30 minutes also far away from S9. Right, so maybe next 30 minute bar might actually want to come down. This new 30 minute bar might want to come down. And volume has decreased. You see this thing is not moving too much up and down. Now remember over here, I had said there's a volume line. Now let's check where the volume is in this location here. So it's absorbing this volume location, right? And the highest volume between this region was here. Oops. So we have this location here is next. 1 hour. Let's check the 1 hour chart here. So 1 hour is definitely in the support resistance point. Right now, look, let's check the volume on the 1 hour chart here between current time and here. Right, so this is the pivot point. This is the lowest volume area. Right, so remember when you were learning about
Volume profile.
this volume profile, this highest, this 80% mark
Mhm.
or 50% mark is here,
Yeah.
and you have this one here, which creates the support resistances.
Yeah.
Right. Also, what we're gonna look at this. So I want to wait for these targets to update. You see, this has been decreasing all morning, right? So that means it's probably never gonna come back here,
Oh,
right? The lowest point it's gonna come back to is this 200, 1 minute 200, because that is a 9 of the 30-minute chart, right? So it may want to come back to this 200 here, so it can settle. Right, all this move that it went up, it might want to just settle back down here before it goes up. And it's going to range its way down. Are you in any trades? Oh.
I'm just waiting. I'm looking at where.
Alright, so let's see here. This was the breakout point. I'm going to delete this one. This was the breakout point here. But see, the Bollinger Band is settling back down here. It's tightening back up.
Yeah.
So once it becomes square again, sort of like this area, then we can start looking for trades again. And the volume is bearish at the moment. Right now, on this chart, on the robot itself, is showing that there is more buy tick volume. The ticks are going bullish as it's coming down across all these charts. So as it's coming down, it's actually buying its way down.
Okay. Oh, they can all move up, then move down.
Yeah, what it is, the line is pretty much doing this here, like this. So the buy line is always popping up like this as it comes down, buy line. So the buy line is always jumping upwards like this on the buy ticks. So the buy ticks is jumping up more aggressive as it's coming down. Dollar is bullish at the moment. Hence this pullback. This is pointing down still, and it's very tight.
I might want to stay in the area it's in. You see, like how I kind of have these going on. I might want to stay in this area for a little while until 10 o'clock.
Yeah. And then when the 10 o'clock news comes down, you know what it's going to do, right? What's it going to do? So the volume that took it up is going to come down, absorb more volume in that from that area, and then push its way back up.
Then you're not going to be here for it.
I won't be here for it.
Well, I hope to get to trade out of that for sure. I'm only assuming that's going to stay in this area until 10 o'clock though. For all I know, I want to punch up real quickly with these areas. But I don't know.
So you see there's a cloud forming here?
Yeah.
Right? The reason the cloud is forming here is because you see this Bollinger Band? How it's tightening up? So when the Bollinger Band tightens up extra tight, the cloud gets formed.
Oh, okay, that's almost.
And then once it breaks that cloud, which is it's going to end it with a V shape like this, right? Then we'll know that, okay, some sort of movement is going to start happening again after the cloud disappears. Let's see what's going on here. Second guy on the stream. You're the second guy in the stream.
That's insulting, bro. That's just offensive. Even I know my voice isn't that deep. My voice isn't even deep, period. Man, I must be a guy.
That's my daughter over
who
here.
has hit puberty
She's,
or something.
She was the one on the interview as well. She's learning how to trade. So she's here every day with us, trying to perfect her art as well.
My art. I have a design I'm creating. The Cam isn't in the thumbnail. It's only you in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
You're just on the channel.
No, when I type, it shows up as Cam. Because this is his channel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, so, all the lines in this chart. So all the lines, the yellow lines are weekly levels. The purple lines are wherever an EMA was flat. These are going to get populated to let me know that was a flat area. The blue lines are 1,000 EMAs. These pairs are the 200 EMAs. And the red line are monthly lines. So this is the monthly open. So as you can see, monthly bar turned to a bullish bar now, right? And this green line was just an old trend line, which I need to delete. Sometimes I forget to delete them. All right, so dollar is still bullish, right? So if dollar is still bullish, there's no way this thing is going bullish. This is not dollar index. This is all the dollar pairs. So it's just gauging other currencies. Oops.
These are such old questions. You finally scrolled up.
Alfred, because your spreads are probably large.
J. Yeah, Cam created the channel. This is Cam's channel. Jai, he's streaming on Cam's channel with me. And yeah, he's on the thumbnail of the stream.
Yeah, Cam just sort of let me trade live on his channel once a week.
Because there used to be another guy who did it, right?
Yeah, there was another guy, I forgot his name.
I don't know why that's funny.
Okay, so we have 2.7. So sellers are still interested in this market here because retail traders are still seeing this area as a rejection sell area, and market is going to keep trading against them. So now the next buy is going to be up to this point, and which is your weekly levels, right? Now let's look at the tick chart. All right, so this is shifting back up here. Volume is tightening up over here, so I'll wait for the volume to shift back bullish. And I want dollar to shift bearish as well. or I should just take a risk and do a buy now. Okay, some volume is coming in, but it's bear volume. Let me zoom this in. Alright, see this bear volume here on the tick chart? So current volume is bearish. So I'm going to wait for current volume to shift back bullish, and then I'll enter a buy. You see if I had entered a buy, I would have gotten stopped out here. Buy volume is bullish over here. On the robot, on the left chart over here, but the buy volume is bullish. We have buy strength is very strong. Alright. Do I enter a buy or don't I enter a buy? Let me see. Let's see here. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna enter a buy. This thing flipped back down here. If you see, if I enter the buy here, I would be in drawdown right now. I should wait for one of these yellow arrows and test it out. I haven't tested these yellow arrows out yet.
I tried to trade with those yellow arrows. It's just that they come late.
They come like 2 bars late.
It's like, I don't know. I had a hard time trading.
Because they're 5-minute arrows. Supposedly. It's meant for a 5-minute chart.
Oh.
So it just basically looks at reversal bars. Alright, here we go.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna buy them.
Come on.
The trader man is about to make a decision.
No, dollar is still bullish. Dollar is still bullish.
My voice is croaky this morning.
And this is still down here as well, so I need this to flip back up.
What's chat saying? Chat there. Oh wait, they're actually asking questions.
How do you get 10-second chart on MT5? I don't have 10-second charts on MT5. That's a MT4 on the right side.
Oh,
and it's a tick chart.
Yeah, it's a tick chart.
Well, I don't trade the news. I trade the volatility and the momentum. Angie, lower that. So I'm trading the volatility, and so it doesn't matter what the news are. To be honest, it's just that if it's gonna be volatile, then the robot is gonna tell me the information that's happening in real time, and the tick chart is gonna tell me the information that's happening in real time, so I can trade it. Okay, so I'm gonna enter a buy now, and I'll put, this is a big stop loss though. Alright, so my take profit is gonna be in this little location right here, 2664, which is 13 pips. Okay. Let's see. Dollar is still bullish, so I'm concerned about that. There you go. You see, so the dollar is still bullish, 71% bullish over here. Um, so that was my concern. I actually did not look at the 71% bullish until I entered the buy. So I was supposed to look at this first and then enter a buy. My mistake. Hey Kenny, good morning. Yes. Oh, it's about stuff. Jeez. It has a lot of accounting files in there. That's the one I told you. Well, I ran it by the accounting girl. She said she was fine with it. I can put it somewhere else. Not a big deal. Okay. What do you want to do with those files? Are they like important files? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll tell Charles that, and we can just get it. Okay. Sure. We can get to that. No problem. All right. Thanks. Oh shit! I have straight on here. I guess not. Okay. So nothing happened. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. All right, so OBV volume is still down. Hey Charles. For that accounting file cabinet, can you put it outside in the back door by the maintenance area? And then once they come in, um, I will show you where we have to dump those files. The other three cabinets, you're gonna put it exactly where you said we're gonna put it. Yeah. All right. Good. Yeah. He just cares about the accounting cabinet. So yeah, we won't be needing that accounting cabinet. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, bye. All right, so now dollar is 71% bearish in real time, but the volatility is low here, and volume is bearish currently on the tick chart. So if the OBV is negative, then I'll wait for it to shift back to a positive outlook. Essentially, I would like this to pull back down though. If it pulls back down, then I get the better buy. But the probability is unlikely. It's actually not gonna go back because of the fact that it's been going sideways here. So 9 o'clock volume is gonna come in.
You can pull.
I'm trading with Flexi Trade. The tick chart, you can download the tick chart indicator from FX Blue. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright, so you have buy volume, the OBV is shifting bullish. We have it's moving. One minute needs to close above this previous high here, and then I'll enter another trade. You see, this is pointing up. We have all up movement here. Dollar is neutral at the moment. It's not bullish or bearish. We have more bullish volume here in the moment. So dollar 1 minute did close above the previous high. So let's see what happens here, and then I can enter. If it's once this current trade is in profit, I'll enter another buy. And if I don't get stopped out by then. Yeah, it's at a rejection point actually. Now 1 hour support resistance is at. That's why it's struggling in this area.
It's not just the 4 hours. It's looking tough.
Let me look at this chart here on the price action. See, it's in this area right now. Okay, 5 minutes looks like it's gonna continue up. 3 more minutes to go. 10 minutes looks like it's gonna continue up. But to where? Is a good question. So based on the 4-hour chart, it's telling me here we do have up to this point to come up to. So based on the 4-hour, it may want to come up to 26.73. Alright, so if 5 minute closes above here, only then I can enter another trade.
Last night. This is easy to say. Last night.
So there is no volume currently, very weak volume. Let's see what's going on here. I can put this at break even. Come on. And I can enter another risky buy.
Oh, you know what it is,
So I'm gonna enter another buy, which is a higher risk because I'm not sure if this buy is gonna
no, I
work out.
can't. Look what it is. Oh, it's just I thought it would go to like around here. But I'm scared that what if I reject before I go?
This stop loss is right, gonna be right here as well.
Rejects before I
So both of them are gonna get stopped out of
I
anything.
think it's either gonna go to here or here. No, I know. This is based off Fibonacci. Yeah.
Alright, so I give back too many of my profits already. So I was at 14%, now I'm probably like 10%.
But the thing is, our it's called in 40 seconds. 4 hours called in 40 seconds. And it's definitely going to reject before it comes back. You're going to be like confident that negative. Okay, so I have to wait later. Unless you want to take 10 put that giant, then no leads you can't do in the tops.
Alright, so I'm back to 9% profit for the day. Right, so I'm down 5%.
Yeah.
So I have to be very careful on taking my next trade. And as you can see, I entered here somewhere and then didn't work out. This was squeezing here, this was coming down, and it's still going down.
How it's rejected.
So the volatility is very weak at the moment.
I know, yeah. Okay. Where's your? I'm looking for your. Because I had a line over here. You see that?
But 15% on a $1,000 account, it's not too bad. $150, right? On a $100,000 account is even more.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, it's a higher time frame. You have to get there.
So it came to this area inevitably, but very, very shittily. And now it's rejecting off of it. So this sell might actually continue down here. It might even continue all the way down here to 200, back to monthly open. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure.
The safe bet is on top of the structure of the terminal. Which is above it. Then I'm looking to
So at 9:30 I'll be ending the stream, maybe 9:45 or so. By then I'll get enough volume to double up on my orders.
Yeah, this one's 30 minutes.
This is a nice little stuff.
4 hours. You see these yellow lines are for 4 hours. Is it 5 minutes? Yeah. Oh, because if it goes to tests, this thing, like I have. Because you have to put in something.
Alright, so this looks like it's going back down to this support resistance here.
Yes, if I took my buys, nothing I can have.
Right, and this is the 3-minute chart. Let's look at the 5-minute. 5 minute is right here.
I ended up getting used to this thing. I'm more comfortable.
10 minute.
We also have it indicated here. But it might not.
So 10 minutes is going back to its 9 moving average. 15 is probably doing the same thing. Right, and 30 is doing the same thing. So 30 minutes have the potential of coming all the way here.
Is it this one?
But if it comes down here and then starts pulling back up, this 9 will inevitably come closer to it. So I'll stick with the 10-minute chart. Right, because 10-minute chart, that means next 10 minute might come down here, or this one might come down here.
I've seen it. We knew, by the way, pay attention to it. What happened that when 200 just turns, it never comes. Why does it come to it?
Alright, so I want this buy volume to shift back bullish. And once it shifts back bullish, this is above the zero. This is turning upside. I'm going to enter buy because now the buy might actually run away faster. So that's a nice 50 pips. Right? Over here, 47 pips.
I'm more comfortable with this than the mouse for some reason. I don't know how I'm getting more comfortable. Okay. X for I'm gonna look here, and then if anything, I'm gonna to go to that one.
Louder with Fraser addict again. Yeah, Annika came down, so she was talking to Angie.
You didn't take buy like I told you not to buy, yeah?
I took buy earlier, but
this one.
Oh no, I did take a buy and got stopped out instantly.
Well, I think that's important anyway.
Yeah, I know. I was aware of that actually. I looked at the chart earlier. I saw that there was a sell area, but I was pushing it. So like we said, this is a weekly point. The sellers entered very aggressively down here, right? So you see it's 3.36% of stop losses in this area. So that means we have a lot of sellers very interested in the market.
It's going to go up. It's just
Right.
a rejection point.
Yeah, it's a rejection point. So because it's a rejection point, all the retail sellers are interested in this rejection point, which as you can see, they're in 50 pips profit already. Right, which I should have been in 50 pip profit. God damn it.
You just listen to your wife.
Yeah, Annika was saying actually not to buy here, but I bought anyway. And I got stopped out. I should have sold right there. But I'm going to wait for the buy, and the buy is going to come, and we'll take that buy. Because when the buy comes, it's going to come nice and strong.
Yeah, because that area is a strong weekly tips. So it needs to do a real nice pullback to push through it. I don't know how much it's going to go pullback, to be honest. I'm checking it now. All right, I told Angie she can put a just in case buy limit here, 2650.
Let's keep an eye on the 10-minute chart here.
So see if 2050 is a good idea. I mean 2650 is a good idea.
2650. So 2650 is on our 30-minute chart here. Right, 2650, this support resistance here that it went away from, which makes sense, right? That this is the area here. Oh yeah, I did have it marked out over here, the 2650 area.
Yeah, ish.
Right, but this is where it took off. This is where the volume came in for it to go up. Mm-hmm. So if it comes back down before the news, then the volume is going to be here to take it up again, and then probably through.
Yeah, that's why Angie has to put a pending order there.
Right, so Annika has pending orders at the bottom here for buys. So this is gonna come up, take those buys and go back up. So probably 30-minute we might see this little bearish close, which convinces all retail traders to sell, which will then start selling. No, I'm not selling. I'm waiting for that buy.
It's 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock always closes.
I'm trying to understand this number here. I'm gonna look through the live feed later today so I can understand what these numbers are giving me. It's the Renko number. It's basically telling me it's like a range or whatever the case is. But I don't have a meaning to it yet. Dollar is bullish overall.
Oh, what happened to the ATR thing? You still have it, right?
The ATR?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit
I
is.
love the ATR.
Oh, which ATR?
The ATR thing they have on the robot.
Oh yeah, that doesn't work as great as you think.
I mean, I love it.
This?
No, the ATR. How many ATR left? And the
Oh
ATR
yeah.
go up, ATR go
Yeah,
down.
I don't have it. I took it off.
What?
Because you can measure it.
I know, but
It's
I
a manual
still love
measurement.
it.
Yeah.
It was great. I don't know.
All right, so this bull volume comes in, but I think this is just a pullback to continue down. Can you see the 50 linear where it is flat right now? So it's just pulling back towards it in order to come back down to the 200, which means our 30-minute chart here is gonna pull back all the way down here for sure, or at least fill this empty volume area. 5-minute is bouncing up to 9, did a nice rejection bar there. But I didn't trust it, so I think it needs to come down deeper. But this is where the nice clean area is, where it might want to come back to. Which, if you think about it, this is where, this is where we have like a clean volume push, and this is where the 9 is in this region. Right? Is it? Oh wait, you know what? I don't have it.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to go somewhere.
Let's redraw that now. So we have a clean volume push here, which shows us where the 9 is. So that means this might come back down into this bar in order to go up with the next 30-minute, which is the 10 o'clock bar. So 9:30 comes here, 9:30 opens, goes up right at this point. 10 o'clock comes, whipsaws the whole thing, and then continues bullish. At least that's my theory. And we don't trade theory, we trade facts.
Okay. It's a strong bullish.
But it's a strong bullish market at the moment. Right. Let's see here.
Oh look, if it rejects on the 5 minutes over here, it's gonna go for short. It's not.
All right, so I want to take a buy, but this volume here is not very convincing.
Yeah,
the OBV volume is not convincing.
Look at the robot. Don't look at the price.
Right. So I'm not going to use the price action like Anika says here. Don't look at the price action. Price action can be faked most of the time.
Unless it's a strong rejection zone.
Yeah, well, the strong rejection zone was the price action here, which is the levels.
Yeah.
Right. But overall, I'm trying to trade the data that I'm seeing available to me. As you can see here, USD is EMA bullish, bar by bar bearish, and overall EA is bullish. Right. We have buy volume here, bullish, bullish. Let me run through this and see what's going on. Silvers. Silver looks like it wants to push down a little bit here, deeper. So I think they're all gonna come back to the 200 area, or at least in this region. Oops. This region here. The delta is bearish on silver, gold, euro. Bearish on gold, euro. Let me zoom out to see what's going on here. See, if I had zoomed out, I would have seen that there's a divergence with this volume here. As there is a divergence, come on. As there is a divergence here, and then it pushed out, went up. Right, so you have bearish volume here coming back in. So it's gonna come to that 200. That's a nice sell though that I'm missing out on. But it's fine. It's fine. Just miss out. It's okay. I'm telling myself that.
Self-soothing.
It's okay. It's okay. Weekly high 2665. Let's check out 2665. Where is that? 2665 right here. I agree with you on that, Lindley. That's why I'm waiting for a buy to come back in. Because we also have a nice little target here that everyone is selling at. Right? So all the retail traders saw this 1 hour high of support resistance, and they're like, okay, we can sell that. So it started working in their favor, which means more retail traders are entering here, here, and here as it comes down, which gives this number a nice higher number for us to take out at the weekly high, exactly like you said. So if you enter sell, just trail your stop loss down. Three minutes ago, you entered sell, so therefore you would be in at least 12, 10 pip profit, 14 pip profit. I mean, the volume was bearish anyway, so as you can see, when it crossed back down this bearish area, it was a great sell to take. I would have been 30 pip profit. God damn it. I have a bias, bullish bias. I'll stick with my bullish bias for now. Okay, I'm gonna step away from the chart for a little bit because I'm feeling sad about this sell.
Bro, can't look at the cell.
I can't look at this sell happening in front of me. It's painful. And I could call to sell, of course.
Could have been.
I could have been making my 20% and be done for the day.
I knew this thing was gonna come down.
It's alright. I'm gonna wait. You see, this target here never actually increased, so that means buyers aren't really interested in the market. If buyers were interested, you would see this number jumping up higher. So if retail buyers are not interested in the market and only retail sellers, because these are last night's trader, right? People who are buying from last night or early morning, these are the buyers here. So once this probably jump up to a higher area, they're gonna get stopped out. But I'm waiting for the OBP volume. And I want to see the strength, the bullish strength, go back up to 300s. Okay, 1 minute, this volume is squeezing, which is good. When this volume squeezes, sort of like this, let me show you in the past actually, a little bit better. Hindsight. When it squeezes like this here, then you sort of get a big move coming either down or up, right? So it's always a good thing when it's squeezing like this here. Because then we know it's preparing for either a continuation or complete reversal. You set and forget. Okay. Yeah, I can't set and forget. I don't like to give back too much profits. Well, I'm trading high lot size, so I can't risk that type of trading. Alright, so 30 minutes is 8 minutes away from closing, so let's see what happens in 8 minutes. Our 5 minute is pulling back nicely, and then if it goes down one more leg, it's gonna come down to this area, which is where we need it to be. So this way, if it breaks this, I want to know about it. Right, so if that's a 5 minute chart, so I'll go to 3 minute and set a 3 minute close above. If it crosses up, one for bar close. So 3 minute closes above that. That's 3 hours. Extended trading hours. Okay, create 3 minutes. Alright, on the 3 minute chart, if this crosses above and closes above, then I'll be interested in looking for buys again. There we go. Yeah, 30 minutes is gonna close bearish. Next 30 minutes might come down, hit the CMA area, then it would make sense for it to go bullish again all the way up here, because then it would get a nice. So the way I'm looking at it is this way. I mean, I could be wrong, of course, right? Because I can always be wrong. But my guesstimation is that if it comes down here, and this is where it's coming to, right? That's my area of rejection. I'll be back after the 30-minute closes, because we're gonna get some 9:30 volume. No, the trend line is just a guide. I'm gonna wait for the data to shift completely bullish. Right now it's not completely bullish. Well, actually right now it is almost bullish. But we do have a weaker volatility here, so it might just range there until 9:30. As long as it's below this here, it's considered bearish to me. I trade EMAs, not almost the trend lines.
gonna walk with the clock. Okay, it's rejecting. What is it like rejection? Ah, 9:30 is coming, that's why.
Yeah.
But 9:30, you might want to wait for 10 o'clock. Because you see, Euro came to the rejection point last night. Aussie came to the rejection point last night. Everything was on the rejection point. That's why I made
Alright,
that little buy.
so let me see here. I'm not gonna enter a buy yet, but I will be entering a buy soon. As soon as this start lifting upwards, I'm gonna enter a buy. See, the boundary line tightened up, so now that it tightened up, I have a breakout zone to look forward to. Right.
Aussie's approaching the rejection point there.
Alright, so everything's looking good. Enter the buy. At least to this point here, which is another 26 pips up.
This thing didn't go to my buy stop.
$200.
Oh. There you go.
Rejecting.
Fuck.
It's gonna wait for the 10 o'clock.
It's waiting for 10 o'clock.
That's a see went to the green.
Yeah, you see these sellers are this cluster here needs to push up. So I think when it updates, this is gonna push up and then it's gonna come towards it.
This thing is off, man.
That was supposed to be on.
And
I didn't turn it off.
Alright, now that it's back inside of this breakout zone here, I should probably just get out while I can. So the buy volume is coming back in. It needs to be above the zero line here. Let me look at silver, see what's going on here. So silvers are down at the moment. They're pushing down for some reason. So the fact that they're pushing down, it means this will actually push back down. So let me get out of this at 1 pip. These silvers are pushing down in the moment. The gold is pushing up, pushing up. Yeah, I'm uncertain right now, so I don't want to trade while I'm uncertain.
This is not accurate.
No, it's not accurate anymore because it broke out of it.
No,
Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. It's gonna go.
That for the purposes of it breaking out.
No, it's not accurate.
Can you stop?
Okay, so it's not accurate anyway.
Okay, what was I supposed to do?
I don't know where to get that line from. It's not connecting to anything.
No.
Well, it's not moving.
I think it was a 4 hour. Maybe I'm red and
No, it's just yellow.
Okay, but you didn't even properly look at it.
Okay, let's go over it. You see?
In 4 hour, I go now.
Okay, so this one, this is not connecting to it. And back to the 4 hours.
Okay, so you see the buy volume is back up to normalcy.
No, it's because it used to be connected to this top and then it broke out.
No,
That's
no.
why. I was supposed to delete it.
No, that you can't do that one because it is in action. You can't do it. Right?
Yeah, but help me take the body trade.
No.
It's probably gonna wait for the news to come out to do something.
I trade, but that's not already about. This trend line, tell me what's wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. What?
It sounds like there's 50 chicks. I hate it when it's going on.
Alright, it's gonna go to this level and break it. I need some high volume to break it.
When you draw a trend line, you have to make sure that it has logical place to go. Which is.
I thought it was logical at the time.
Let me see the silvers are going down.
So,
Okay, silver's not ready yet.
okay.
When the silvers are ready to go,
Okay, so you see, it has to connect to something.
Oh,
Like in this
okay.
case, you see,
Okay.
like this. Right? This is a trend line. Because touch, touch, touch. Right? If you look at this, you can look at this. This makes no sense.
Well, that's why I'm upset by what you're saying because it did make sense at the time. It just now broke out of it.
No, but how does it make sense at the time? Because
so silver might actually want to push down all
It was
the
a
way down
week at
here
the time. This thing was
to
a
clear
week.
this low.
this was a moving bar. You don't make a decision on a moving bar. You're going from the past data.
Well, what about this week? Are they connected to this week too?
So
Yeah,
1,
so,
2.
because when you look at the daily, it makes no sense then. Because what's happening?
Yeah.
So we have to work on more on trend lines then, because we don't seem to understand trend lines.
Like your trend lines, anyway.
Well, this is not a trend line.
Yeah.
This is just an imaginary line. Right? You see this trend line? If you saw this trend line, you'd be like, that's not a trend line. It's hanging. Where's it connecting to?
Look at this choppiness here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Where's it connecting? John,
Why do you gotta write
you
this?
have to check her homework once in a while. This is her trend line. She drew.
Yeah, that's not a trend line.
And then you look at the 4 hour. What is that?
But
She drew.
if it's chopping a bar solidly right in the center, it
No.
invalidates it.
Yeah. No, but this one doesn't touch anything.
It's just that
Look,
I
that's the trend line she drew.
my problem was I drew it on the moving bar because
No,
at the time when I drew it, it was on
It's
top of that.
It's
bar.
not about that.
You have to use all the bars to draw a trend line.
This is a trend line. She drew.
I don't want to focus on her right now.
There's nothing going on. Like, just look at it.
I know. I just told you it's wrong.
I think you have to teach your trend lines. You
Okay,
just-
Angie, we're gonna go over trend lines today when I come home.
Yeah, as long as you memorize how she drew a trend line. You just took a tip like this. It's like this is what you did. You just took a tip and put a line. That's it. That's what you did.
I need this dollar to be flipped bearish, like strong bearish, in order for this thing to start pushing. Because I think once it starts pushing through, this is gonna push through nicely,
This is what you did.
and then I'll be able to
This
make
is
back my gains here, right?
you just,
Because I went to 15% and then lost it almost all back.
this is the
So in order to make it all back, I have to wait for the big push to come in,
you put it on the tip,
which is the 10 o'clock push.
and you go like this. Right? What is this? This is just a line. I can go ahead and do that now too. Makes no sense. The trend line is when you are connecting to a past data. Right?
Yeah, because it connected it to the present data.
There is no connection.
No, that's what I'm saying. At the time, it was the present data I did that. I wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, because you took the tip and the present. I'm gonna leave that so Jai can see it. Right?
Because you guys are seeing it now, so when it's cutting through the bar, yeah. Different.
It's not. Forget about this bar. This bar doesn't exist.
Mhm.
Let's say we're here.
Yeah.
The trend line makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I have a list. I'm gonna post it in the QA group. In the actually in all the groups, I'll post a list of VAs I have there on the tick charts
You have to use a mouse.
for Joe. So if you join, if you're not already in the
Okay, you have to fix this.
in the Tommy Gold Trading
What am I fixing?
Telegram group, it's gonna be there.
This box right here. You're going to put it on top of it here. You take close.
Because on the right side is the list of free indicators here I have,
Lift it open
and they work pretty good
and the tip.
once you use them properly.
This is what I want you to do. You have to do it with the mouse.
That green one was for 30 minutes. That's fine.
No, I know. Now you're changing it, right?
Yeah.
You're doing it now. And you're putting it like this. This is all with the mouse.
All right, so you see this bottom number decreased to 2.22. So the probability of it coming back here is very unlikely. This increased to 4.34. So this level, once it breaks, is going to be a big buy, pending buy order that is going to just push through it.
Oh, that.
So once it starts going up at 10 o'clock, it's going to keep going up. So this is a previous breakout zone, and it's staying above it quite nicely. Let's check what happened with the price action.
Where?
Oh, this is sort of late. It's supposed to give me an alert over here. It probably wasn't here. I'm gonna give that alert.
You can do right?
Alright, so it came back to support resistance here in the 5 minute. It needs to break this with one 5 minute bar, and then that uptrend will start up to this point. Right, so let's draw this in again.
No, I did have it there at one point.
But you don't
Um,
delete the
So it shows up in my 5 minute chart.
Because I used to have it there. Then I deleted
Yeah,
it.
you don't delete them because when it comes to it, because remember it takes a long time.
It's supposed to be orange.
Right, so if it breaks out here,
Doing it based on weekly daily following.
Yeah, the daily.
our next location would be here.
Can't see it.
30 minutes, however, looks like it wants to pull back to the 9 for sure. Since it closed bearish here, it might push down to the 9 now. Well, not really, because if this pull up the 9, it's actually going to start reaching this area. So this way the past data is going to look like the 9. It came back and touched the 9, but it really didn't, because once this push up is going to pull the EMA up to where it touches it. Um, 15. See, it already touched the 9 here in the 15. On the 10.
You have to do what we tell you to do.
Right, it's riding the 9 at the moment. So I need to see a breakout here at least on a 5 minute chart. So now I'll adjust this here. So see the bullish close there. Move this and put an alert on it.
That is a trend.
Shit.
Can you see what I did? Like this.
Yeah, I know. You just do it on the side. No, go back. I want to go back now.
Alright, so it just breaks out, closes above this area here. It's gonna let me know on the 5 minute chart.
So, okay, right? And when you drew this is not 5%, right? But the meaning was in a range, that's why I wasn't drawing it. So I'm going to delete it.
As you can see, this is like really shitty market right now. Choppy.
There you go, but we keep this one. Yeah. This one, here. I mean, I'm going to say,
This is the top of the 5 minute range.
so you have to learn to this.
This is the bottom of the 5 minute range. Okay, so dollar is moving bearish now completely, which is great. I just need the EMAs to shift bearish as well, and then the overall to shift bearish. So I'll know the dollar pairs are going down. And once the shift back to 300s, then this move wants to go again. Actually, at 10 o'clock, it probably might spike down here. And then on the tick chart, it's gonna look like a nice downtrend, and then once it switches to an uptrend, then we can take that uptrend to the buy side.
When it comes to bringing friends around,
All right, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Where are you? I have to leave soon, so I have to go to work soon. Now more people are calling me from work. Hey, Tulio, good morning. Good, good.
I have Douglas here. He said he finished all the work on Pichu.
Uh-huh.
School should be working maintenance this week. Nobody told him anything.
Yeah. Let me talk to as of right now he's still working with Nelson's team. Let me give Andrew a call, and then when I come in I'll talk to him to make a full confirmation.
I tried to talk to Andrew, but couldn't reach him. So if you can
All right.
or maybe talk to Nelson.
All right, I'll talk to Nelson when I come in.
Okay.
All right, but for now he can continue doing what he's been doing for the past few weeks.
Okay.
All right, thanks, man. Alright, so we can see some divergence here with the bull volume, right? With the tick volume, I mean. As you can see, the divergence here was working as well, and then pushed down. So now if you have a triple divergence here, that'd be great. Okay, we have the last 5 minutes to the 30-minute bar coming in. And let's see what it's doing here. A 5-minute spikes down here. This area is what we're looking for.
I'm using for me.
It'd be necessary to make closes bearish all the way down here. That's a good 40 pip drop. If it drops 40 pips in 5 minutes.
This is crystal too. What kind of rock is this? It's really nice.
This is granite.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice. I'm supposed to do like a spa day for myself, but I'm just planning to do it when I walk around the house. I'm working. Everybody is like naked after the shower. I'm gonna be sitting here in front of the showers.
See you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Lindley.
Oh, you have to get dressed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get dressed. I just want to see this 10 o'clock move.
I know, yeah, 1 minute. Uno minuto.
Because last time after the stream is when I made my 20% at the 10 o'clock bar. So it's a possibility that it's gonna come down to the 200, which is in 30-minute 9. The news is gonna come out in 1 minute, and we'll see where the market goes after that. Alright, so let's see here. 1 minute to go. If this crashes through and flips bullish here, I will be entering buys. But first, let's look at the news.
And it's gone. It's down.
It's going where?
It's crashing down. On trading view, the broker froze.
Oh yeah, it pushed down.
The commentator.
Yeah, we gotta wait this out.
Right, so news came.
The broker froze.
My broker froze as well.
It's like, oh my god.
That sucks.
It's still frozen.
The MT5 freezes. 74 is pretty good still.
And there you go. There's like a huge gap in it.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna go and sneeze this.
Alright, so let's see what happens here. So it came back inside of this location here. This is where the volume entered the buys. Now,
Oh, okay, then downstairs.
once it flips bullish, I'll be buying it. I mean, it's a nice sell that I missed, of course, because I had a bias.
Yeah, but it has to come down before it goes up.
Oh, hit my
Yeah.
dad.
Because it's a very, very important area there. It needs a big strength to go up. You see, it's coming to that Angie's.
Yeah, it just hit my father.
There you go. She had a pending right there.
So Angie had a pending buy order over here. Her buy order got entered. I'm gonna wait for it to actually shift bullish in order to do a buy.
I took all those areas that I had that were in it was good.
Alright, so you see it came back in these weekly levels over here.
Oh, that was a 4-hour thing. Liquidity area. You see?
Yeah.
You call it liquidity. I don't know why. I don't call it.
What happened to the news? Did it come good for dollar? Let me be quick about it. Okay, it came good for dollar, which meant bad for gold, which we can see happening right now. Alright, so 5-minute 200 is getting hit now. This is still decreasing, and this is still increasing. See, the sell bias here is still increasing, so the probability of it going up soon, all the way up there, which is 180 pips, becomes likely. Alright, I'm going to enter buy as soon as it shifts bullish on the tick chart.
Oh, no, the farm is trying tomorrow.
Angie, you getting scared over there?
A little bit.
Angie's getting scared. Her trade is going negative. But it's slowing down, so that's good.
I told her it's going to be a drawdown first.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's why I put it there. Because
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna come down to these areas.
Anytime now. Bullish volume flipped over there. Buy. Now, every time it goes into profit,
did it skip too, yeah?
Yeah, it did a skip down.
Big skip too.
Really huge skip down. So I have to go touch that skip anyway.
I have to go soon, so I'm just gonna try to end these trades as quickly as possible.
So what point do you start adding trades as
After 30-minute closes.
If I lose these trades, I'm done trading for the day. I should get stopped out of both trades, actually. I shouldn't be indulging any further into the trades. Okay, so I made 14% and gave it all back. But if I stay here another hour, I'll make it back. But I have to leave. God damn it.
No, because you entered the buy too early.
Yeah, but sometimes when you enter the buy, it just runs away. You know.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for a second chance here. Because it still has this rejection point.
Because Angie's entering those buys to
hold.
hold.
She's holding her buys.
She's not holding it, and she has a lower
Yeah.
lot size.
All right. So
Daily is done. 80 hours.
all right. So let's see here what the others are doing. Testing 200. This is 200 break. This had a nice sell-off. Silver is at the weekly level it rejected from.
Oh, I hit that for hour 99.
Yeah.
The correct one. You know how I have all those lines, and I said that I'm not going to touch all those lines. I deleted them all, but they crossed over those.
No, I know it's because it's not limit.
All right. The volume is bearish at the moment, so I'll wait for the volume to flip bullish.
Yeah, you have to wait until 30-minute close, unfortunately, because you can't buy inside a 30-minute buy,
Yeah.
right?
It's gonna come down further. It might come and take this out.
Okay, just taking this instead.
I know it's a nice sell. It's a good 100 pips or something like
Just
that.
taking this out instead. Why would I sit now and doesn't buy?
It's a good 126 pips.
Not. Nobody. I even showed you.
I thought it was a rejection.
It's a strong rejection zone. It's at top of the Wix rejection.
I know.
Dollar is very bullish at the moment here. Alright, so we have a divergence in the bull volume. And it looks like it's shifting bullish now. I'll attempt another buy. mean, it could be just a 9 pullback, but you can never be sure about it because sometimes it just pulls back off of this 5-minute 200 and just keep running away. So once this goes into profit and I can break even on it, then I'll enter another trade and so on and so on and so on. I should have taken my profit there. But let's see what happens. Okay, let's break even this. The volume is shifting up though. We're getting bullish tick volume here. So I believe it still should shift continuously. Let's see here. This volume is shifting up bullish as well. Let's see. Our dollar is flipping bearish bar by bar. I think I'll enter and hold this one for sure now. Andy should be back in profit now, right?
No, it's almost back in profit, yeah.
And I'll put my take profit at 26.64.
Yeah, you be careful because 30 minutes has 16 minutes to go. So how far could it possibly reject? Unless it's planning to be in the doji.
I mean, it could essentially come back down up to this point, 26.37.
No, I'm not saying that it's gonna come down. I'm just saying, you know, we might want to get stuck there, or another 5 minutes, might want to do a 5-minute red bar.
Yeah.
That's why. Just better be careful. Also, if you look, how much drawdown did you go to right to end? Yeah, see, you can handle it because of your lot size. Let me see the other one. It's just that it was so far under there.
So if it hits this take profit here,
Yeah, no,
Sometimes.
sometimes, yeah.
So it's okay.
then I will surpass my 20% for the day.
I wanted to put over there, but then I remembered.
Right, let's see.
That's a problem. You can put it in there next time. Because you see on the 5 minute
It's not one minute. It's fine.
See that? So that's what
That's why I always do that first.
Okay, so now this one is a break even.
That's why I'm gonna screenshot this after it's done, then I can put it in my notes. I take two. I take one of the broker and one of the trading view.
That was the law. I usually would put it there, right? But then you have to not have FOMO. If it doesn't come, I can take it from here if it's less than 5 minutes. Right? So you can see
So everything here is still pushing up, right? Once this one goes into break even, I'll add another trade. Alright, there you go. I want to do a pullback right up to this area here, right up to this order. If my first trade goes negative, I'll close both of them.
where her videos at? Seems like she's only making sure. And look at that 7 million views.
Yeah, I'm sure. Saying that they needed to nowadays because they did short. Isaac was saying even versus doing that with her art channel, but she's actually doing that with her. It's because you promote your videos and you promote people wanting to look.
Alright, so there we go. If it breaks this high here, I'll enter another trade.
Yeah.
I do believe it's going up to this 50 linear rated for now.
A piece of your video or just something separate.
No, I know that. But I'm just saying.
In her case, she's doing short because she probably does on TikTok. She does TikTok and then she just double posts it on YouTube. That's what she does. People do that. They don't know, you know.
But because she's doing the makeup stuff,
So both of my trades are in break even. I can just leave these two alone to keep running away now that it's far away. Because if I start entering more trades, I'm not sure. Let's see what's gonna happen. it needs to break this zone here. On the robot, it needs to break this this monthly open. $10:30, I'm shutting this down. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Okay, and the reason I'm closing this is because at this point here, it may just fly through. I do believe it's going to continue up.
5 minutes opened up.
It has another 140 pips more to go up.
But what if it does a red or something?
But it might do a red bar before it goes, and especially there's a target at the bottom here that it might not want to let go of. So once these targets update, this might actually move up here, and then it's going to come for it, and then take it out and go up again.
Yeah.
But it still has 200 pips up to go.
It's just 30 minutes has
from the
8
bottom.
minutes, 9 minutes to go. You know, you don't want to
Right.
risk it.
So you see the divergence that I was looking at here actually worked out because I entered my trade down here, and then it kept going. Right. But I did not get to make back my my original percentage that I wanted. If I stick around longer, I'll be able to make my 20%, but I can't. I have to go to work. So let's go with 872 divided by 90.66. Right, so 9% I ended up with at the end of the day. But if I hold my trade, my original take profit would have been at 40 bucks gain, which would have been more than 20%. Now everybody from work is calling me. I gotta go.
Like, where's Janet?
Hello, this is Jai. Hello?
I'm Elisa, calling you from Pro Health Pioneers.
That's a scam call.
That's a scam call.
Okay, well, let's do 10:22.
All right, so because of this area, this is a rejection point, so you may want to pull back down in order to go up. But I got to go. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I'll be
I
live
can
on.
tell them before you go. We're waiting for the buy to go to 26.83. That's like tomorrow or whatever.
All right,
Whatever,
so you
by
heard
end of
that.
this week. And even beyond, it's just that area.
Oh no, that was my phone. That was my phone vibrating. The indicators. Join me on. Is it? Are you saying it's too much indicators?
Well, that's a robot.
Well, it's a robot. It has to have indicators to guide me through the time. At the end of the day, I ended my day with 8% gain, and if I sat here another 2 hours, I would hit my 20% for sure. Because I'm anticipating the move up. But you guys can join me tomorrow on my personal live stream if you want. I'm guessing most of you guys are on my YouTube channel. If not, you can look for my YouTube channel. It is, let me post it in here real quick for anyone that's new. It's gonna take a few seconds. It's just that I'm running short on time. Come on. Where is it? There you go. You can join my YouTube channel. I'm gonna go live there right now, actually, and I'll continue to stream the robot because I normally record the data. So this is live on public, so you guys can just head over there and it's going to be there. It's just that all you're going to be seeing is this robots indicator data. And as you can see, another buy is getting prepped to be taken. Come on. If I didn't get out of this buy, I would have been fine right now. I would have still been in profit.
No, but you have to. You can't.
But I gotta go. I want to trade, but I have to go. Oh, I'm missing this buy.
No. You have to be careful now. It's gonna reject, but it's gonna reject.
All right.
It's on the.
See you guys.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit BlueGuardian.com or BlueGuardianFutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.